Okay, I'm live, I guess. I had to go out and come back in. I've already lost everybody. All right, we're in. I tried to go in with Hangouts, which I've done before, but wish these places would quit changing everything. I probably lost everybody. Okay, who's here? Somebody's here besides me. And y'all can't see that. Let me know who's here so I'll know it's done what it's supposed to do. Not happy with YouTube right now. Excuse me. Hey, Joan. Gosh, I thought I was going to try Hangouts today because I've been watching some folks on Hangouts and they haven't had any issues like we're having here. I mean, I know they're both YouTube, but, um, you know, I'm just going to sketch around on this and see if anybody else shows up. Why would they? My feeds have been messed up for 2 days. What I'm doing right now is getting my undersketch correct. And I'm just using a pencil. With a whole drawer full of special pencils, I'm using this. Go figure. And you can have a one-man show. You can have a private. So far, no quality problems that I can tell. I know, Gail. I'm so mad at YouTube. Did you tell them over there that we're over here? I could never get my end to go live. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent researching this, too. Thank you. Hey, Melody. Okay, cool. I've been watching some videos on some classes that I pay for, and they're using Google Hangouts. So I thought, okay, that'll work. It didn't. It kept asking me to go live, so I'm gonna have to go. I mean, I sat there through the timer and everything. Okay, what I did yesterday when because I had to stop on um, I had to stop on Tuesday because I was completely couldn't get on, couldn't do anything, couldn't talk to you. So I just had to quit. And Lena said something the other day that made me have an idea. And it was, I don't know if any of y'all saw it or not, but it was where she was drawing a male figure, and pay attention to what you're doing. Hey, oh gosh. So what is the difference between lives and hangouts? I don't know. In the old days, hangouts, you could have people talk and show separate cameras, and then they rolled it all into one, but yet you can get two hangouts a different way. And I was just curious why theirs was so good and mine wasn't. And, all of us are having trouble with YouTube. I mean, the quality is not our fault. Somebody texted me the other day and said, "Your quality is making me sick. Do something." Well, I would if I could, but I can't. I drew this what I did in Lena's group the other day, and she was drawing a male torso at the back, and she was drawing her composition lines so she would know where everything lined up. And I thought, that almost looks like an architectural rendering, that architects do with their pens and to get their perspectives and all that. And then they watercolor on top of it, and it's real cool. So I thought, that might be a interesting experience. So I sketched it out in pencil after I did this, and now I'm just going back and working with the lightest gray Saus, and we're just going to see what happens here. Just something fun. Well, I'm going to lose my whole audience if I don't figure this thing out. Of course, everybody else is too. Hey, Rosemary. Been having YouTube problems again. But we're not going to worry about it. Funky looking hair. Almost looks like a turban. Yeah, I know, but when you start losing viewership, and somebody sent me a message and said, "Fix this, it's making me sick." Well, I would if I could, but I can't. That's why I was trying Hangouts just now. This, for y'all that weren't here for the small amount of time I was able to stream on Tuesday before we all got kicked out. This product is called, it's spelled sauce, but it's pronounced Saus. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I said the other day. The Conte crayon, which is from France, it's kind of a rusty reddy color, kind of an iron oxide color. Contains a particular type of clay found only in France. So that's their claim to fame. This is something similar, and it's made with a clay that's only found in Russia. It almost died out. And then some of the old masters in Russia started working with it. Its claim to fame is that it's really, really black, and if you wet it, it's permanent. So I thought we would play with it today, and I'm just working with this drawing that won't stay where it's supposed to. So get some dollar store clips here. If you, we in the United States can only buy the Jack Richardson brand, which is, oh shoot, it's their main brand. Watch me turn this upside down. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, it's a student grade SOS. So that's all we can get. But I've been doing some research online, and if I will ever decide that I like this, then I might get some that's available in Europe. I mean, you know, everybody ships all over the place now, so why not? So I first did my little pencil drawing, and then I took this real fine point. It's a 0.25 that somebody online said was just the greatest thing since sliced peaches. So, of course, I had to have one and got a double shipment because Postal Service misplaced the first one. So I just drew these lines, not really scientifically because they're not even, but you know, the inner corner of the eye aligns with the corner of the nose, and you know, stuff like that. And the iris aligns with the edge of the mouth. So anyway, I just drew all those lines because I think it kind of looks like an architectural drawing when you see it like this. So right now I'm just going over it with this, the lightest gray I have. And I'm winging it from there. I don't know where I'm going. If I would ever just pick a medium and stick to it, I might get good. But I'm not made that way. Nope, you got to put that over there. The other thing about this is that you make a pounce pad with it. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. This was just my very first playing with it when I got these, probably a long time ago. Just a face, and I wet it over here so it, you know, it will not come up. So where is it? I made it out of a dried wet wipe, handy wipe, baby wipe. Y'all make me nervous. That's why I can't talk. can't have gone far. And every time I clean up something in here, 2 or 3 things disappear. Well, there you go with that. There it is. You can quit looking for it. I found it. I forgot that I put a pin on it. Thank you, Melody. Oh, here's hoping my gray lines work. I need an eraser. I need to put my thing over on the left because that's where on the right, that's where I always put things. Okay. So I put just a real light dusting. Now with my kneaded eraser, I'm going to come back in. Why are you doing that? And lift my highlights so I don't lose them. If y'all will excuse me, I'm going to go get one of those new erasers I got that are so teeny. Well, I guess it didn't make it to the drawer yet. Okay. And I got this electric one too. Let me see if I stuck them up here. I don't think so. They're so cute. All right, we'll just let that hang. No, we won't because it's in my way. I've got like a turbo light that workmen use, except it's got a bright green top on it. It's right here. So I can't find those new erasers. I used to be able to tell you where everything was. This is the electric one. I mean, it was nothing. It was like $10. So we're just going to use it non-electric. How about that? This is not cooperating with me. I need a handler. Throw her some meat. Maybe that's good. It's not doing well. Probably wasn't a good idea. I've got some white. You understand this is the first time I've really done this, right? So the kneaded eraser works better. I don't know. I don't know. If you sit around and don't have anything else to do, look up some of the Russian painters under sauce, SAUCE, and Pinterest has a few that have their drawings on there, and they're absolutely exquisite. All right, I'm tired of playing with that one. So the dominant doesn't really agree with me. break off a piece. Let's come in here and see if we can't do those darks. And we can always throw this away. Baby girl's been giving Randy fits this afternoon. He was taking a shower, getting ready to go duck hunting, and I heard him get out and start cussing. Thank goodness we weren't live. And she had gotten in his bathroom while he was taking the shower and helped herself to the toilet paper roll. big old stump up here. Let's see what happens. It's a little easier to control. Talking to myself real low. Hey, Christine. Yeah, Melody, I'll try something once and then my ADD kicks in and I'm gone. That's why I've worked in so many mediums or media, is because if one bores me, I just go on to another one. And, that served me well. Drove some of my tutors crazy, though. Why don't you just pick one and stick to it? Okay, now I'm going to put her in a dark. And see, I want to know what the difference is between how these work and how the better quality ones work. Now, again, supposedly when I get this wet, it will be permanent, so you don't have the fuss that you do with a mess with regular charcoal. And charcoal or this stuff can be the art medium that you stick with and perfect. I mean, you can learn to draw to help you with your paintings, which is different than drawing if you want to have that be your medium. Does that make sense? Ah, you did that twice. I knocked something off earlier. And that was it, just shifting, finding its position. Got a little bit too cattywampus with her jaw. Better, better. This is about like watching somebody doodle, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to put you through a whole lot more of this. I keep getting it right back in the same spot. Finding its pattern. Where is my face? That's better. Better, better, better. You can tell I get bored. Looks like a turban. I'm gonna wet this. confused us. This is just some sort of a ruffle. It could be leaves overlapped. There's certain types of art that just don't agree with me. And not that this doesn't, it's just, it's just. Hi, Christine. I'm just playing and reminding myself why some art mediums don't agree with me. But like I've always said, you never know if you're going to like something until you try it. Deep breathing. I needed it early this afternoon when I was trying to get this thing online. Messy, messy. You know what? Somebody said something about making a paste with it. This is what I was using for my India ink. We're just playing, right? This is just some that I ground up. Sorry. I just mixed up a little, and it's a little thicker than ink. It's the blackness that people want. and supposed to be a whole lot darker than regular charcoal. I wonder if that would help if I sprayed it. One way to find out. I'm on mixed media paper, Strathmore. I miss oil painting. I need to get back to that. And pastels and hey, Linda, thank you. Oh, Joan, you're so sweet. I'm just mixing up some of the powder in water. I really don't need that dark right there. And I'm making this up as I go along. There's a lady that teaches soft pastel who has a DVD. And I'm not sure how she learned this. If I was like a Shannon or some of the other gals on YouTube, I would be able to just play with it and come back to you and say, oh, well, this is what happens if you do this. I like just follow instructions. This stuff is very inexpensive. I think it's less than $20, which is your first clue that it's student quality. But the real stuff really isn't that much more. All right, honey. I'm gonna take this out. I was wanting to work on an angle because if I don't, I end up with uh, funky proportions. But since I drew her already, I'm gonna wear out this brush. I'm real hard on brushes and oil painting and stuff because you do a lot of scumbling type work. Watercolor, you're just dropping the pigment in and letting it settle. The light is coming from above, which if this were something serious, I would never do because the shadows are funky. How's that for an artistic term? Ooh, she went from pleasant to pissed off. See, your light is hello. You leaving? Okay. Be safe. Okay. Going hunting. I haven't got her nose right. We're not going to worry about it because this is just playing. Right? Right. Hey, Scotty. You going to be able to go to Rosemary's on Sunday? She got man shoulders. Do something about that. I'm not picking up the trapezoids here, but I know they're there. Scotty's probably over there going, yeah. Art teachers make me nervous. This is also the way I like to work, is having a full size. Makes it a whole lot easier when you're measuring. Well, it's right on target. And that line drawn across there is correct. I don't want that to be so stark white. Okay. Let me put that up. Hope I haven't missed anybody. I kind of got my head in it. I just do better with a paintbrush in my hand. I like those lines in there. Okay, now let's see what. Did y'all see all these I made the other day? There goes my brain again with distress oxides. That was fun. All right, I'm gonna get some of this white sauce. You can correct a lot of things with. Now, if I was really painting this, you could spend a day just on this part right here. Somebody said the other day, said, "Oh, I just want it to be right the first time." I said, well, "You don't want to paint then. Painting is putting it on and taking it off." If I hadn't been in such a hurry to get this, could have left my whites. Looks like she has a Hitler mustache coming on. Do, 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 do. I think I'm quitting. She looks more like like she's got a do-rag on her head. That's okay. Oh, thanks, Scotty. But you had real training. I mean, I did too, but it was not in a school environment. Okay, put this away. See, I used to be organized, had the label on it. Yorka, that was the name I was looking for. There. Put the lid back on this. And that back in the drawer. And it's 5:30. Doggone, I didn't realize I was going that long. Let's see, maybe I can put a smaller clip on that. Bet I won't get that on there. They're packed in there too tight. Plus they had this little thing in there. If I do that, I'm just going to crumble it. So I'm not going to do that. Is Joan still here? CB, don't take what I do as gospel. Hey, look, I can fit it right down in there, maybe. Maybe not. All right. We're just going to stick it down in there and not have the clip on it. Look up some of the Russian. Just go to Pinterest and look up or Google for that matter, SAUCE. And you will find exquisite drawings. But you see, I don't do charcoal either. I mean, I haven't worked with it, and I've worked with it, but not enough to call myself a master of it. I'm trying to get this thing screwed on here. Because if you don't get it on, it will come off, and you don't want that to happen with that stuff. Okay, wet wipe my fingers. I am making progress in here. But it seems like you clear a path and then start to tear down another area and see what's there, and you make another big mess. But I'm gonna get it. All right. Anybody got anything else to say? Yeah, it is. I was trying to do a. Ooh, her nose is funky. I was trying to do a do it through Hangouts. You know, these websites are designed by engineers. You know that, right? And engineers don't have a diddly squat idea how it is to work with stuff when you're not an engineer. I mean, take YouTube, for example. If you're going to do a live stream, there's about 4 or 5 different screens you have to go to make a setting. And the same with the Hangouts now. You've got to go all the way around the world to get all the information you need. And that's ridiculous. You also have to do that with Facebook. You know, they don't have all the settings in one place. And then you go to your page and it's different. I'll put this back up in the drawer. So, having been a designer where I had to design things that work and make sense, it really frosts my pumpkin. Okay, I need that right there. All right. We're sort of kind of cleaned up. Put the little pin away. Ooh, bears no resemblance. Now, the reason that this stuff is so highly prized is this inky black matte finish. And if I got enough water, see? Not very much. Now, you know, with charcoal, you get, if you put fixative on any kind of a chalk thing, you're going to screw it up. So that's why this is so prized. The white charcoal didn't really do much. I could probably come back in with a white pastel. I don't have a surprise. I will have one of these days in the pot where it's supposed to be. Okay, we won't worry about that right now. Still got that jawline off. That's okay too. Hey, Shauna. Oh, there goes that picture. We were just talking about how good it was. Hey, Judy. Did y'all see these the other day? These are done with distress oxides. So I'm a step ahead of the index card a day thing. And here's my antique Rolodex. I started it 2 years ago with Shannon and got 2 done. 2 cards, that is. And the handle broke off. So I got it free because the handle broke off. So I bet you I can glue that on there to stay. And these little cards, see, these are some of the ones I did just messing around. Oh, that's a stencil that I cut. That didn't need to be in there. These are from, I got them at Hobby Lobby. Oops, looky there, doesn't work. That's okay because I've got another punch that I think will work. There's some of these. This type of journaling does not resonate with me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just that I like the new stuff I've been doing better. And then the rest of it are these. Some of those are bigger than others. Looks like a wet media. You can tell where the oxidizing is when it gets wet. Kind of turns this, it's almost a different color. Just makes it look old. Okay, fall down. Not fun. And I marked on here what colors I used. Listen to that baby. Yes, it is. Yep, they're oxides. And I think what I'm going to do, there's a screw there. Oh, God. Poppy's gone. Poppy's gone forever. Hounds of the Baskervilles. Oh, well, I'll worry about that later. CB, I did this with the, let me open the door and let them in. It's pitiful. Little one gets into everything. Anyway, I did this with the oos. Yeah, you're right on tone there. Oh my God, 69. Ugh. I hate the sound of that. Nothing I can do about it. I guess it's better than the alternative. I have my real good friend's birthday is the same day as mine, and she's 73. I can get that back on there. Miniature schnauzers. Come here, Minnie. Oh, I can't show her with the down camera. Miniature schnauzers. Our boy is 12, and our little girl will be 1 January 1st. And he's 12 pounds. No, yeah, he's about 12 pounds, and she's about 8. And we're hoping that we might get some puppies because we had BJ's daddy, and he was the best dog I've ever been around. So we shall see. Yeah, they are. They're precious. They're a little bit of a pill when he's gone, though, because he walks them 4 hours 4 miles in the morning, 4 or 5, and then 2 or 3 at night. And I don't do that. Here, go outside. You got a fenced-in backyard. Go poop back there. Well, they don't want to poop back there. They want to poop out in the neighborhood where they can check up on what all their friends have been doing. I thought of these the other day. I'm just blabbering for a few minutes. I hold them over here like y'all can see them under the iPad. I've got a little box of these. Somebody collected these. Somebody brought them back from Japan, somewhere in Asia. And some grandmother kept them in the box forever and put them in a cabinet and never enjoyed them. So I think I'm going to paint them. I took some pictures the other day. Let me move this out of the way. Which way to go? Which way to go? There's one. And I wouldn't, I would just get this part without the clip, of course. But who has a flying teapot? I mean, you can always paint a base under it. Here's one, focusing on the shadows and the dirty fingerprints. That's the box that they're in. That one's kind of a nice. He's got not an even round bottom. That one's a nice view. Oh, damn. All right, that's a beauty. I don't know what that is. Hush, guys. Here's the little box. And this little handle broke off. You know what? That may not be that one. No, that would be this one. Could be that one. Here's a cute one. Another one with the handle broken off. Maybe that's why they ended up in her closet. She never used them. That's okay, because you can always paint a handle on. No handles. Anyway, those would be cute to paint. And if I stay off Twitter and quit playing bingo at night, I could probably get some more stuff done. But hey, it's what I do for fun. And I got to fix my own supper tonight. It's a bad thing about him being gone. Okay, I'm just rattling. They're ceramic. Yeah, schnauzers are known for that. And they'll bark like that and make you think somebody's breaking in the house, and it's a leaf that crossed the sidewalk. Oh, Scotty, when do you sleep? I get to bed about 12:30 or 1, but I do nothing productive when I'm sitting there with the TV on, just reading and watching YouTube videos. That's when I catch up on the ones I missed all day. I used to sit and do doodles like Shannon does. I may get back to it once things settle down in Washington. Oh, trying to see who they are, Kathy. Where are those puppies? Our baby watches TV. It's so funny. I still like these lawns, the architectural lawns. I don't know why. Okay, well, I think I'm done for today. I think I've said all I want to say. If I miss saying hello to anybody, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Well, all right, guys. It's Thursday, so if I come back over the weekend, it'll be a pop-up. And I'm going to see if I can figure out Hangouts, but YouTube has been better today, so maybe that's a waste of time. So anyway, Love you guys. I'll see you the next time we're on somebody's live stream. See ya. Thanks for dropping in. Over and out.